Oh, we got slowpoke farm machinery in front of me. We live in a farm area, and that's what you run into. It's hot and humid, so I'd like to get some speed up here to get some air flowing, guys. You guys think I could pop a wheelie and jump up on that ramp ahead of me? Alright guys, I get to start this video off a little bit different than I've ever started a video off. I get to thank 10,000 plus of you for subscribing to my channel. So thank you guys so much for the subscriptions, the views, the comments, everything since I started this channel. We have now surpassed 10,000 subscribers, and that's pretty exciting. So I couldn't start a video off hitting that number without thanking you guys. My goal was to actually hit 10,000 subscribers by the end of this year, and it's pretty exciting to hit it this early in July. I know if I want to continue to grow the channel, I have to produce good content, so I do have plans to include some new things coming up, but I don't want to stray away from what I've been doing because it seems to be working somewhat anyway. At least 10,000 of you guys think so. Some of the things I thought about doing is adding some new bikes to the channel, and I just got to decide kind of what I want to do. Like, I don't want to get rid of my CFMOTO 450 SS, but I think it would be cool to get some new bikes, and I don't want to be like everybody else and get the most popular bikes out there. I think there's a lot of content when it comes to that. So I think part of what has helped my channel grow is that I'm one of the first riders that gave CFMOTO a chance, and a lot of people didn't know much about the brand, but people were interested in it, and it has helped people that are looking for CFMOTO products. A lot of you guys have even commented and say that you watch my videos and it helped you decide to purchase a CFMOTO, so I think that's pretty awesome. I gotta decide if I want to add another bike, what would I actually want to put on the channel. I don't want to be so weird and different, you know. I want something I'm actually going to enjoy, something that you guys can watch me actually ride and enjoy, because if I'm just adding something to the channel to say I have it, I'm never going to ride it. So it's got to be something that's going to be fun. I still get a lot of views on my KTM Duke 200 videos, and I had that bike years ago, but that was kind of a different and unique bike. Not a lot of people had it, but people were interested in it, and my videos do really well. So one of the options I thought about is maybe a KTM Duke 250, which replaced the 200. You know, just a small little runaround bike. I mean, I thought about doing a Grom again as well, which I had a Grom way back when. The problem with Grom content, actually the problem with me and the Grom is that I feel they're just a little bit overrated. I mean, they're a great bike, don't get me wrong, but the cult of a Grom is a little bit extreme. And then there's the CFMOTO Papio that I really like. Maybe that would be a cool mini moto to add on, and I think I'd get a lot of enjoyment out of it. You know, like when I go up here on this road, the speed limit isn't very fast. It would be a lot of fun to have a little bike like that going up on these back roads. I could mod it out, show different things that I do. I mean, the other thing I thought about is the whole Surron or, you know, electric e-bike thing. Do I want to go with something like that? And I'm not feeling that that's really where I want to go. I mean, I do like the Naxeon IAM electric motorcycle. That's kind of really futuristic. It's a pretty cool bike. I'm not against electric when it comes to cars or motorcycles. It's just where I ride, I have to make sure I get a big enough charge to make it worth it. So any electric motorcycle I would consider would have to at least be able to get me up here into the country and back without me worrying too much about, you know, do I have to recharge it to even get home? Because you're not going to be recharging it up here in the hills. These are all things that I've considered adding onto the channel, and I don't feel I really have to rush into it. I don't want something that I'm going to, you know, buy just to say, look, I have this on the channel, but I leave it sit in the garage all the time. Here's a bike for sale, an old Harley. I'm not a cruiser type of guy. Well, look at this. They paved the road up here by the lake. Boy, that looks good. Hopefully they fixed all the bumps in the road. If you're new to my channel, this is Rose Valley Lake, just north of Williamsport, Pennsylvania, one of my favorite places to ride. They're going to be draining this lake, I think they said next year. They got to fix the dam. The road has not been this nice in a long time. They must have just fixed it, but it's beautiful up here. Small little man-made lake. don't think I've ever seen the road this nice along this lake. It's beautiful. Here's a bump though. No, not too bad. I want to show you something new I did to the bike recently. I took my passenger pegs off and I put that piece on there. I got that from AliExpress. I'll put a link to the description if you want it for yours. That's just kind of an exhaust hanger. See how it looks coming around to this side. You can see that it's off over there. So yeah, it looks pretty good. New Ford Maverick. Good looking little truck. You guys watch my videos in the past on this road, you'll see it was really bumpy before. So much better now. Probably won't last. There's a lot of springs underneath the road. But yeah, pretty nice now. Looks like they paved it all the way up here too. Guess they got to keep the people happy this year because they're going to drain their lake next year. Oh, what do we got here? Oh, a street cleaner. Thanks for all the dust. Whew. Good thing I got a helmet on. Well, they didn't repave here. They just paved over the bumps and put more bumps where the bumps were. They're not as bad as they were. Bump, 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 bump. So that's a wrap for this video. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for 10,000 plus subscribers. My next goal is 25,000 subscribers, but I haven't put a time limit on when I want to reach that. I know that a lot of that is going to depend on the content that I produce. And if you have any suggestions, I'm always open to read them if you leave them in a comment. That's all for this one, guys. Have a good one, and bye-bye.